Testing, testing. Okay. Alright. Let's round off Banner Saga and go back to Saints Row and finish that off because fuck it, why not? Then I'm gonna do what is it called? One shot. I've been meaning to do it and ooh. Uh-oh. I've been meaning to play that, but it keeps escaping my mind. It's like every time I decide to start something new, it's like, no wait, I'm supposed to do that. Why did I not? So, derp 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 derp. Forward march. A woman stifles screams, failed to overly concern anyone. It's only a matter of time before the expectant mother gave birth. The caravan is simply excited by the first sign of the first sign of new life since the trip began. Fuck it. When the baby's cries are placed with the mother's, the entire caravan you raise your drink to the family, saying, "Tomorrow we rest and feast to strength, long life." Again, everyone cheers, glad to forget their worries for a small time. Doesn't help me with the moral situation, but it does get me renowned, so fuck it. A well-tended farm with plenty of livestock draws the caravan's attention. Upon your arrival, the farmer and his workers stand defensively within plain sight, crude weapons at the ready. Their crossed arms make their thoughts clear without a word. No big surprise you'd be more interested in the animals than me and mine, he says and spits. The answer is no, and I'll have these men watching you, so none of my livestock just happen to follow you away. I wish I could see how many days I have. I think I have 14. Either we take it by force or we don't. Huh. For me, this is actually hard because most people would just go take the food by force, but fuck it. You know, it's a game. Your warriors step forward, unsheathing weapons and practically growling. The farmer's men blanch and step aside as you choose the hardiest beasts. The farmer has a sense to say nothing, though the expression on his face stays with you for quite a while, even after you're away. You catch a glance of Alette, who stares at her feet and does not make eye contact with you. Oh, this is the beer god. Did I just call him the beer god? I'm an idiot. Come on. open.
The imposing god of
Bjorolf? His severe flashes makes it feels like he's watching you even now. The caravan spreads out, happy to be free of the confines of the forest and in open fields. Hogan pulls you aside to show you some red berries growing on an ash tree that looks like it was chopped down long ago. I haven't seen these in a long time. He and Mogan busily go about collecting berries. In fact, in honor of Jornolf, some of the caravan crack kegs of mead and wine before anyone can stop them. To the only god that matters, they shout. Everyone drinks and you're glad for the merriment and sweeps over the What exactly are these, you ask Hogan? When I would travel to Bosgard with my father, sometimes he would buy us a few of these, Hogan replied. Couldn't be a luckier find. See for yourself. You try one and feel energy returning to your tired limbs. Not taking a few more would be a wasted opportunity, you figure. As the hour becomes late, the caravan is eventually ready to get back on the road. The day by Jornolf's stone is one of the few memories that hasn't been tarnished by the specter of bad fortune. You think to yourself, yep, I got Thistleberry. Could be helpful. As you're nodding off to sleep, shouts of fire pull your attention back. Flames quickly consume a supply wagon, a few tents. A woman cries out, "My boy!" and points to a burning tent closest to the outlying Varro. Two of the giants are motionless, staring at the spreading fire with terror in their eyes. You and another man douse the wagon with a waterberry, squelching the flames and saving most of the food. After the fire dies out, you find the woman sobbing at the sight of her dead son. You glance towards the ashamed Varro before saying, "Without these supplies, many more would have died." What in the depths was that about? You mutter to yourself. Something about the fire, Olive tells you. I've heard this before. They don't like it. Doesn't change what happens, you think to yourself. Fools.
Rainvik is more of a smattering of farmhouses than a proper town. Though judging by stray dredge stalking through empty fields, it is barely even that anymore.
Hey, Rift. At the moment, I need to get Steam to stop blinking at me. Reinvik comes and goes as a long series of farmhouses, abandoned and crawling with dredge. The farmers have probably already fled to Bosgard, or dead. You try and hurry past, but are eventually spotted. The dredge start ambling in your direction. What is that? Points out Oddliff, up near one of the longhouses. In the distance, a large person, clothed seemingly covered in blood, is cursing loudly and stumbling about. He staggers into longhouse, laughing. The dredge heading in your direction turned back, roaring, and began pounding on the longhouse door. They seem to be holding a grudge against this particular person. I doubt that door will hold long. Against my better judgment, you would probably do something, you say. The others agree, even though it means putting them all at risk. As you quietly approach, the dredge have managed to splinter the door and break through. "Hey!" shouts Avaro, wearing red. It's Gunolf's twin! standing on the other side of the dredge. Come all the way up here just for me. He seems unconcerned about the dredge as he hoists his enormous sword. His enormous sword. He's gonna just chop him. No, I got a scarlet feather. Oh, he has a scarlet feather. I have Sigball. Oh my fucking god. I'm an idiot. He has points and I never fucking spent them. How could I be so motherfucking stupid? I don't really need him to move as much. Keeping him alive is going to make huge differences. Why don't I get points for him? Do I want Alette? Do I want Gunoff? No, this is going to be a singular battle. I think I want Alette. Alright, let's actually get a look. Will strength resist? Will unrest? Because why not? Let's be ridiculous. Wait, I don't. Gunnolf isn't participating in this, so I should give her the stone. What am I doing? They're fucking more than half the time. Well, you know, maybe I should give this to him for the moment, since he's not participating. And the strength resist is nice, but... Or maybe... who do I give it to? Do I give it to Rook? What it's worth. Oh Christ, on a hand bike, what am I looking at? blue is going first. Then that one. Then him. Then that one. Then that one. I positioned that arrow wrong. But I'll deal with it later. Come at me, bro. Come at me! No, don't go there. Go there, you dim-witted fool. No. Oh my god, that thing has 22? Oh. I just remembered, I need to not be here. Wait, what? No, I didn't mean to. Oh, fuck. Alright, when Rook makes his attack. Knock him over there, and that will prevent him from attacking them. Rook, move your ass! I don't have enough. Oh, this is not good. Well, down he goes. I really want you dead. Never. What damage you gonna do now, you asshole? He has enough that he can just stand there. come on. Give me a crit. Damn it. Oh well. Uh... Okay. I'm not going to disagree with this. Yeah, he'll just kill it outright. Assuming Eagle doesn't. Sigborn. Well, you gave us an item, thanks. Welcome to my meat house. Sigborn's meat house. Wasn't expecting to fall this far south. Or this drunk. I can see that. There are people huddled in the corners of the mead hall, looking on with uneasiness. Who are all these... Who are you people? Oh no, they're friends. They made this place. It's not really mine. You lured Dredge back to a room full of unarmed people? What's wrong with you? Come on, I saved everyone here. I shared some fine drink. The best drink. Wait, I was saving your ass. Remember that part? If you knew you'd come up here, you could have told me. What do we do with this guy? The townspeople show you huge stacks of barrels filled with quality mead and help you haul them back to the caravan. I'll miss this place. Good memories. Just automatically, you're coming with us. With some help, you gather the casks of mead and head back to the caravan, Sigborn and the other survivors in tow. The caravan gives the boisterous Var a large berth as you set out for Bosgard. What did I do? Sigborn wakes in a pool of his own sick. Why am I surrounded by small people? The other clansmen let him sleep off his drunken stupor on the ground, and this morning he's paying for the price. He's paying the price. Reluctantly, your clansmen offer any food and drink they can scrounge together for the more moaning Varl. When one offers thin mead, he pushes it away. In fact, take this away from me. He hands you a massive mead stein. Eventually, Sigborn comes to you. I won't get into details, he says. I was supposed to bring this cask to Rheinvek back in Bosgard. Drank maybe half, by accident. Point is, Sigborn, you don't tell anyone what happened. I won't tell anyone about the mead you got, okay? Trust me on this one. You agree, and get back to the travel. Dornall's blessing. Shine fucking Meadstein. Ahead you find what appears to be a good number of peasants surrounding by brigands. One of the armed men looks over his shoulder and says, "Gods be damned, this is all I need. Listen, don't interfere and one of these supply wagons is yours." While remaining silent, the peasants plead to you with their eyes. The man turns completely towards you, shaking his head. "I had a feeling you'd be the type." So all he says before his brigands rush you. "Come here, motherfucker!" An overflowing, a draught so intense, with such intense potency, the drinker finds himself with almost uncontrollable vigor. Oh my god. Knock back on 3. Now here's a question. Innate resist. +1 strength and knock people back. That actually might be helpful, to be all honest. But again, having 13 attack on a dude. Or I could put him in and just be like, yeah, I have someone with 21 strength, fuck you. This or this? He's already pretty strong as is. But adding in 2... No. Keeping him alive is going to be significantly more important. Yes, yes. Could give him that and just be like, fuck everything. Thoughts, and more thoughts. Giving Rook that might actually be helpful. No, he's ranged, so it won't fucking matter. Okay, onwards. I fucked around enough. Onwards to glory. And to whistles, apparently. Not this setup! Well, at least there's none over here, right? Oh, okay. God damn, they've got 2 of them. Who is trying to add me? I'm not a lot of people are suddenly adding me to their Steam's friends list. What's going on? Hmm. Oh, even my abilities can crit? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Hey, look at me, look at me. I'm a magnet. They both had the same idea. Killing him now will make a huge difference later. Oh. You bitch. Jerk. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They do not like her. Oh, damn. Well, time to kill this one. Aha! When did I give Alette 3? You know what? It's better I just don't ask. I can either mend his for 3, which won't make a difference anyway. Either he attacks her or he attacks him, but he attacks her. Lost no one. Yeah, I give him down. Literally cannot give a shit at this point. The Brigadons have either fallen or fled. The peasants they left behind thank you profusely. It is true what he said, one tells you. We took the food and left. May the gods have mercy on me. I'd let them die. They hesitantly join your caravan. Are we here? Several women are talking expressively at the young girl found nearly frozen to death, now called Asfrosta. Frosta. I don't care. The quiet child's face expressed quiet terror, aggressively jabbing at the dirt with a stick at which she clearly used to draw on the ground. The markings are somewhat intricate. The squares and circles could be wagons, including a depiction of yaks in front. A line from the yaks leads to deeper gouges where a frosta has jabbed the stick repeatedly. Depending on how you look at it, though, it could be almost anything. You're safe, you say, looking into the girl's blue eyes. She comes a bit before stepping towards you. Using her stick, she points at the deep gouges in the ground. Deep gouges in the ground she previously made, and she whispers, Ija. It doesn't mean anything to you, but it feels like you connected with her a bit. Well, we're here.
As we pass steep cliffs, the sprawl of Boersgard comes into view. A city of contrasting rich and poor, opportunity and gamble. Our best hope for salvation, or our graves.
Alright, I made it without running out of supplies. I am proud. I am a Giga, and I am proud. Finally, you arrive at Bosgard, where the walls stretch for miles in both directions and are littered with bodies of Dredge, Varl, and Med. "Excuse the mess," shouts a voice above the gates. Looking up, you spy a striking Varl, his face wreathed in matted black hair. Movement at the gates catches your eyes. Dredge are still banging on the gate doors without luck. "Let us in," you shout. Sigborn pushes past. "I won't be hearing the end of this for a while," he says before yelling. "Open up, Bolvik! They dug me out of Reinvik!" You hear a laugh echo in the wind as the door creaks. A dozen armed men, led by a massive Varl, make quick work of the dredge and usher you into the city. You may be interested to know we brought a mender. Why am I talking in this accent all of a sudden? You didn't go to get a mender. Where's the mead? Sigborn shrugs apologetically. "I guess the mender will do. Either we got a chance now or we're completely screwed. I'm Rook. We came a long way, some as far as Skorg. Are you in charge here?" "In charge of the governor, I suppose. Listen, if you have something to tell him, say it now. Otherwise, you're on your own. I don't care where you go, but stirring up trouble is probably the only reason you'll see me again. It won't be to talk. Mender, come along. We're going to go see the governor." Bolvik and Sigborn leave with Edvin, who goes willingly, signaling he's fine. This is just like Frostfelter all over again. This is nothing like Frostfelter. The one in the bearskin is probably leading the ravens. Ravens? Is that good or bad? Depends on who they're working for. Hopefully it really is the governor and not someone trying to strong-arm their way into his seat. I guess we'll wait for Edvin to tell us, if he comes back. I'm not worried about Edvin. I'm worried about the army of refugees we just brought. We don't belong here. You're probably right. Nobody ever uttered a nice thing about Bosgard. So what now? We ought to go to the docks, see what our options are, in case we need to leave, quickly. Did you notice the city's guards when we came in? What guards? I have a feeling the ravens are all they've got left. Something serious went down. And when Bello gets here, he's going to walk right through this place without even breaking his stride. Let's keep that to ourselves for now. So, the docks? No, you're not eating everything I have left. I have 17 days worth of supplies. I need to make sure that those go to my people. To my pupils. Will per kill. Holy shit. Just flat will. Armor on rest. Flat armor. Cute, but not helpful. Map. Heroes. When you get to the docks, your heart sinks. Not a long ship to be seen. Aside from wrecks, bodies float in the water. Buildings are trashed, boarded up. What happened here, murmurs Celeste. They're all gone, Edvin says, approaching alone. I see you have the same thought as me. Edvin, are you okay? I'm fine. It wasn't a lie. The governor is here. He's in hiding. Why? Since the dredge started appearing, anyone with a ship and half a wit left long ago. Anyone who can't leave... People can't leave by foot. Food is scarce. The markets are bare. Bosgard is a fire keg waiting for someone to tip it over. That's about right. So the governor's paying the ravens to protect him against his own people. And keep the peace, so to speak. It's more like a massacre anytime there's hint of an uprising. Where does that leave us? I promised him the Mender's protection in Aberrang. I don't think he's very popular there. They're going to start tearing this place down and building new ships. We can ride across the Orshima River all the way to the capital. And leaving another perfectly good city behind. How long will it take to build a new ship? Hold on. What happens to people living in Bosgard? It's the best I could do, Alette. He thought it could take as long as a month. You don't usually make ships out of scrap lumber. As soon as people figure out what's going on, there's going to be riots in the street. Month? Why bother? Bellower will be here within the week, if not sooner. I'm open to suggestions. Gods be damned. Is there no end to this? Ivor roars in frustration, leaving you standing by the docks. Alette gives you a worried look before chasing after him. Edvind. What do we do about Bellower? Edvind says nothing for a moment. I don't know. I'm gonna restart the stream here because this is the last cycle. Give me a minute.